Вроде бы ходишь на курсы, учишься, но все равно ничего не понимаешь. Today, I'm going to talk about how did I get to this level of fluency that I have right now in English language. I'm not a native speaker and I've never been abroad, and I'm just live in a small town in Kazakhstan and studied English by myself without taking courses, without studying with teachers. So, and you can also too, because right now is 21st century and you have your mobile phone and you're watching this video because you want to learn English. I can express my thoughts and just talk the way I want to talk. And today, I'm going to teach you how to do the same. Let's get started. First thing is surround yourself with English language. I know it might sound basic and everyone have already told you that, but just do it, because this is how you have already learned your mother tongue, and this is how everyone learns languages. You can watch anything that you like, listen to anything that you like. For example, I've listened too much music. I guess I'm just addicted to music, and I always kept an eye out on the lyrics of the songs, and still I'm just doing that. You can also read books. I'm such a bookworm and I love reading books. And 2 years ago, I just bought this book. It was really cheap and I thought, like, why not? It's in English. I need that book. But the only mistake that I made, it was just I look up to every word that I didn't know. It was just so tiring. Like, I just couldn't immerse myself in this world of this book. Watched too much YouTube. I think YouTube bloggers were the only teachers that I had at that time. And this is how I now have an American accent, even though I live in Kazakhstan. I know, it's really strange. And everyone questioned me about how. I'm just saying, I don't know. It was just so fun for me to watch YouTube bloggers. Be consistent. Consistency is everything. You don't need to study like 5 or 6 hours a day and just stop for the rest of the week and just do nothing. It's don't work like that. English is not something that you learn in one day. It's a really long and slow-burn process, because you need to remember every phrasal verb, grammar structures, and just everything. So be patient. You can go through this. And also, I suggest you to write everything and keep in a diary. For example, I had this diary when I was in 8th grade. Right now I'm in 10th. And everything that is here was written in English. And I just write what happened to you during the day, what you might going through. Maybe you're anxious or depressed. We all know that keeping a diary, it's not just about writing. It also improves your mental health and helps you with everything. Setting goals. Set proper, narrow, and specific goals. Don't say to yourself something like, I'm going to be fluent at the end of the year. No, go step by step. You need to say to yourself something like, by the end of this month, I will learn more than 100 words. Or by the end of this week, I will remember one grammatical structure. Keep in mind that a little progress will add up each day and show you a big result that you're waiting for. Please record yourself on your phone or on your audio. I know it might sound silly and awkward to you, and it also kind of strange to listen to yourself, and just this tip really works. You can always check your speech, listen repeatedly, improve it, and know what kind of words maybe you always repeat, or grammatic issues that you might have, or something that you don't know. So it's really helpful, and I just love that everyone has their record on their mobile phone. Let's go straight forward to books and resources. First, I have this book called Solution. Oh, I'm sorry. It's second edition, and I didn't use this book at all. I don't know. Maybe this book is great, but I don't know because I didn't use it. So, and now I have this. It's a vocabulary for IELTS Cambridge edition. If you're preparing for IELTS, I suggest you to use this because it's Cambridge. Every IELTS is made from Cambridge University, so you should check out this too. But I used every book of English file, literally. And I think it's the greatest books I have ever used. Maybe because it's the only book that I've used. So, go to ВКонтакте. It's app called ВКонтакте. There you can find a group called English Books or English File. Yes. And there would be обсуждения, discussion, and exchange materials. There you can download every level that you need to. And just print it like I did. Read a lot of articles. They're really helpful and useful. For example, I read a lot of BBC News, The Conversation, A New Scientist, The Geographic, or National Geographic. There's so many, but they are the most interesting ones. And also, you will be aware of what is happening to other countries and what is happening in this world. So, check it out, this too. Watch TEDx or TED Talks. In TED Talks, there's a real people talking, and in TEDx, it's edits. I think I'm more into listening to and watching TEDx because they're answer to every question that it's on my mind, like literally. There's also some fascinating and absorbing videos about, for example, one day of ancient Egyptian person, co-worker. I think if you will watch more of TED videos, you will become a real scientist. I also use app called IELTS Band 9. I don't know how I even found that app, but this app really helpful for me because there's a lot of articles and just model versions of essays. And also on the corner of the app, there's a translator. And if you find some kind of unknown word to you, you can always immediately just translate it. К сожалению, на этом все. И все ресурсы, которые я дала, я думаю, на самом деле не для начинающих, потому что так как я рассказываю то, что я использую и что я использовала, то когда я начинала, то я не особо использовала какие-то сайты, веб-сайты или что-то читала, я просто смотрела YouTube-блогеров. Если у тебя уровень там pre-intermediate, ты можешь уже начинать их тоже использовать. Если ты посмотрел это видео до конца, то большое тебе спасибо, поставь лайк и подпишись на мой канал. Надеюсь, ты мне поможешь, так как я только начинаю свой YouTube-канал, и надеюсь, что в дальнейшем я буду продолжать, конечно, я буду продолжать, поэтому подписывайся на мой канал, и я буду снимать больше видео про языки. И если у тебя появились какие-то вопросы, ты можешь у меня спросить в комментариях. Пока!